In this video, we will talk about a plugin called Pulse that is a game changer and lifesaver for a lot of VJs. At the same time, it's not that useful for a lot of VJs. Do you really need that plugin and why? And that is what I'm going to share with you today. Let's start with the disclaimer. This is not a paid video or a sponsored video, so I might not be able to give you any promo or discount in this video. So I bought the plugin spending my own bucks. That gives me a neutral perspective, what I believe you want to hear from me. Also, I will share a few recent case studies where I used Pulse in few actual shows and share few experiences I went through that you might want to know. We're going to use this beyond Resolume. While doing that, you will get an idea about the plugin, how it works, and we're going to do some stress testing so that you know that all before buying it. But hey, they have a great trial version that you can try before you buy. I'm going to talk about this later. Hi, my name is Zunayed Sabbir Ahmed and let's dive in. Before diving into what is Pulse, let's check out the company behind. Hybrid Constructs, founded by Yoris, released their first new flashy super sweet plugin called Pulse recently. And just like Chaser and Stage Flow, this plugin helped workflow to more in control, so you can focus on more creative things. So if it's not an advanced timecode synchronized and everything plotted show, usually in a common show, we just sync their visuals by tapping the tempo when the music starts or something changes. This also happens sometimes pre-decided in pre-productions. So the way Pulse works is, this takes the audio from the DJ or the band or any music source, analyze the music in real time and sends the BPM back to the VJ machine. So the visuals and the music always stays synced. What is Ableton Live? For those who doesn't know about Ableton, Ableton is a music production plus performance software. Is vastly popular among a lot of producers and musicians. Since they had a huge user base, they came up with an internal synchronization platform. So they introduced network-based synchronization protocol. That way, two or more Ableton systems could stay synchronized and share BPM data among them. So they introduced Live Sync. More about that coming up later. So there are already very cool videos made about how to use Pulse. I'm not going to bore you about how to use this and how to get started, but let me just quickly show how it works. So when you run Pulse, it starts flashing. Gray means it's active. At the same time, gray means it's looking for something, waiting for instruction. When it starts flashing green, that means it's in synchronized. So we can say flashing green is our happy moment. The window sticks at top, so you can place it anywhere. You can also scale it up and make it smaller or larger. In here, we have a gear icon. This will open up settings. Nothing rocket science here, but you just have to set the audio hardware from here. The latency compensation function is little advanced. We don't need to worry about it right now. So when the music comes from stage, band, DJ or any instrument, this peak is going to jump and give us a signal. So all you do to start is tap tempo to the song few times, at least 5 times. This will now start analyzing and try to get the accurate tempo around the tempo we have just tapped. So now this turns green, means this have already figured out the tempo data. Not only that, it is also maintaining the tempo if the tempo is fluctuating, say the band is a noob. In Resolume, just enable Ableton link. If you don't see that, you can get it visible from here. Once you enable this will see Pulse as one sending device. Again, not only this machine, all the machines within this network will be synced and getting tempo signal from Pulse. So let's try. So I will be trying some audios that won't hurt any copyright. So I have made this video flat 120 BPM, which counts 16 within 16 seconds. Let's see how we will use this footage as our speed meter. Now let's give a try with Pulse. So I told you that I'm going to share some real life experience with you. So the show experience I'm going to share with you is called Coke Studio Bangla Season End Show. So there's a great detailed video already made on that concert. You can click here to watch that, or there will be a link given in the description. So why was this concert perfect spot to try out Pulse? Because the setlist of the show had songs in a certain serial that gave us one song performance over tracks and another song by live musicians. Then again a track-based song, then again a live band. So throughout the show we had Pulse receiving very clean audio signal. At the same time it was receiving live musicians right on the next song. So in this show it needed nudge sometimes, and many times it just surprised me, especially while on the live bands without tracks. Surprising, right? Now, I told you before about Ableton Link. This is a common platform between a lot of other softwares and apps. So we can use Pulse more than Resolume. Let's try it. So here's a mobile app I am running which has Ableton Link. Now I play an audio on the PC where I send the data to my Pulse. And now Pulse sends Ableton Link over LAN or Wi-Fi to my phone. And my app here is receiving the BPM data from the music I'm playing. So how about using Pulse with Ableton itself? That is a question for the DJs and awesome people out there. Still, if you want me to make that video, let me know in the comment below. If you feel like this video is interesting and you can apply this to your workflow, let me tell you, I currently provide one-to-one training session where I can help you to level up your VJ game. From Resolume Masterclass from zero to hero, VJ, Adobe Suite, SketchUp, and a lot of lighting tricks, MIDI mapping, making your custom contents and everything. So I'm going to put a link in the description below where you can reach me. Now back to the video, the verdict. People who doesn't need this. VJs who may not need Pulse. So if you're a playback VJ and you're playing a video file, you know what to play and when to play and you don't need to sync anything, Pulse is not for you. If you are really pro, synchronize everything with SMT, you wouldn't need Pulse. You have done your homework right, you have wrote down all the BPMs and all the changes and you are certain that your musician won't mess it up, then you wouldn't need Pulse. Also, if you have enough time to kill behind tapping tempos and keeping everything synced, you don't need Pulse. So why did I spend my money? Okay, let me give you my humble opinion about who needs Pulse. Simply all the VJs who are working with live VJs and live bands who need to synchronize their tempo because the musicians they work with, they go improvise, or maybe they work with a DJ who cares to change BPM sometimes. One cool thing about Pulse is you don't have to just rush and spend your money, rather you can give it a try before you spend your money. So Pulse can be used in demo mode for 100,000 bits. I know it sounds a lot, but it's not that much, but it's good enough to give you a clear idea whether you need it or not. This is exactly what I did. So now you have got your playlist synchronized to the music. How about making some cool outlines that are synchronized to BPM? Check out this video next. See you next time.